my God. Y'all, we had to try this again because I don't even know what happened. I really don't. I don't know what's going on. I had to restart my computer, but we are back popping. So I don't know what happened. I think my connection cut, but it couldn't because my phone was still working. I think YouTube glitched for a second. You know how YouTube gets sometimes. So I think that's just what happened. But I restarted my computer and I tried to find my laptop cooler because I'm on my MacBook right now, but I cannot find that thing. And that's very unlike me because I don't lose stuff like that. And I cannot find it. And that's crazy because I just bought my dad one, but I cannot find mine. It's not in any of my purses. I don't know where it could be. I have like 50,000 purses. Yeah. I don't know where it is. I really don't. I've looked. Where could I put something like that? Like, who loses something like that? It's probably in this pile of clothes for real. I bet you it is. I don't know. I can't find it. No. Where? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We're back. It's always something. But we're back. We are back. I'm glad that y'all are back in here because I'm mad that just happened because it kind of throws off the engagement, but hopefully I get reposted. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to the people? They love you. Say hi. Hi. Wave. All right. Bye, Stacks. Bye, Stacks. Whew, okay, let me read y'all chats before we start this conversation because now I'm frustrated. I'm trying not to be so yeah, someone said YouTube is ghetto. I know. They just be always doing, I can't play with you right now. I'm sorry. I can't play with you. I'm busy. Okay. Sorry, it says we were conversating while you were gone. Okay, so it was still going. I knew because it didn't cut off. It just stopped. It was very weird. Stacks, please leave me alone. All right, at least you guys are over here, talking and stuff. Okay, my brother said he just reset our Wi-Fi. So maybe that was the problem. I think he maybe just cut off our Wi-Fi for a second. Hey, let's see. You look good, sis. Thank you. YouTube got me messed up today. I know. Let me keep scrolling down. Oh, $15 super chat. It says Instagram, particularly the fitness models, have motivated me to stay in the gym and eat a balanced diet. Instagram has been more of a motivation for me. That is a different way to take it. First, thank you for the $15 super chat. And honestly, you're kind of right about that on my end. I guess it just depends on how you take it. Granted, a lot of the things that we see are very exaggerated, but I feel like sometimes looking at the content does kind of motivate me to get in the gym and get back to where I want to be. So that is also, kind of a more positive way to look at some of the things that we see that are a little bit, exaggerated or just unnatural, but still kind of motivational to not necessarily attain a body that looks like that because everybody's body is different, but just be healthy or get in the gym or work out or just get to whatever body goal that you see fit for yourself. So yeah. Someone said the dog said, put me down. Look at this boy. He just sitting right here listening. Let me keep reading y'all's comments. I know I said we'll start the conversation, but I feel bad when I don't talk about myself or whatever in the first couple minutes just to answer people's questions that just that aren't on the topic or whatever. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Go sit down. Go sit down. My friend, go ahead and sit down. What are you doing? All right. It says, no, Instagram bodies do not make me feel insecure because it doesn't look natural, and I love the natural body that God gave me. That's good. Very good. Good confidence. Let's see. It made me feel insecure until I got off IG and seen that most people don't look like that anyway. That's very true. Since I'm only in high school, I'm already insecure. High school is a challenge. but you grow out of that. I'm not gonna say like when you get to like college or anything like that, but like it comes to a point where after high school, you kind of just have this thought like, man, forget all that high school stuff. I'm grown now. Now you're gonna come into your own person. At least that's what happened for me. Let's see. Oh my goodness, y'all on the super chats today. Thank you very much. We got a $20 super chat from Roman King, and it says, Instagram bodies shouldn't make women insecure. Imagine being proud of becoming a carbon copy of hundreds of other women. How could anyone feel fulfilled or being part of something so vain? I don't have tea today, but I got some water. Thank you for the super chat. And sorry, I just got a weird text message. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for pointing that out. I feel like it just comes down to who you are as an individual. Like, how is it going to go? Is it going to go like it makes you feel some type of way because you're not that, or you feel like you're pushed to be that, or maybe it makes you feel some type of way because you know it's like praised when you want to just not be a part of that body type, or it motivates you to get the surgeries or get to that look, or at least just be physically fit or whatever. So I feel like it just comes down to who you are. I'm not here to like tell anybody what to think, but for me personally, I can't get insecure off of that. But I feel like it comes from the fact that I feel like, I wouldn't say I have an Instagram body. I ain't got no titties, but I just feel like, I have a very healthy body that I like and is praised. So I feel like it's just a little easier for me to not feel as, moved or insecure about some of the things that I see. I can only imagine how it feels for like other girls and guys that may feel like their body is not up to par, maybe physically for them or for what society standards are. So that's why I try to keep it like kind of an open conversation and not tell people how to feel or think, because I know how it can be. How far? Who? You mean Bethune? What? Sorry. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, let me read some of y'all comments. Someone said, I never see as much males getting all this surgery. Like I could see if females and males were getting all of this surgery, but why is just females only getting some surgery? No, baby. Guess what? Men do get a lot of cosmetic procedures. They just don't get chastised for it. And they don't come out. It's nothing that's going to look obvious, night and day. If you watch Yanni on Instagram, if you watch Real Yanni on Instagram story, and it's still on there, saved on her Instagram page. Matter of fact, I should have done screen share. But it's okay. I'll do it from my phone. And if y'all go to Yanni's page, if you have Instagram, if you don't have Instagram, maybe I'll do a video on it. But here's Yanni's page, right? And if you go here, damn, I don't want to be right. There's a saved thing called plastic surgery. And if you click on plastic surgery, she has a whole entire thread. This is so interesting, y'all. The most interesting thing you'll probably like see for a while. And it literally goes through all of these celebrities and their bodies before and after. So there's Beyonce. Obviously, Beyonce got work. If you don't believe it, then that's on you. You could see her nose job. Here it was before and after. And there's like so much. There's Beyonce's new body, her new body, what she was looking like prior to. There's Beyonce now. Let's keep going. Who is this? I can't read. Oh, Summer Walker. We knew that. Light Skin Keisha. We knew that. Tayana Taylor. We knew that. Well, some people didn't know that. Kaylani. Who else is on here? Just Hilarious. I knew that. Sin Santana. Obvious. Jordan Woods. Some people didn't believe it, but Jordan Woods definitely got work done. I didn't notice at first, but I kind of figured it out after a while. But yeah, definite change. Ra Ali, obvious. Brianna Moore, obvious. Who is this? Serena Williams. I thought it was obvious, but some people must not notice. Cardi B, we know. Maya Lee, I don't really know Maya Lee, but obvious body look. I can't read this backwards. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying my best. Keisha Kaur, we knew that. Who is this? Keisha Kaur. She doesn't have a belly button. It actually says on here, she got her belly button fixed in LA and it's now sits super low. She got a second round with Dr. Del Vecchio. Then she got lap band procedure and lost way too much weight. So I don't know if Keisha Kaur used to be like heavy, but she's definitely changed over the years. And we have Tia Becca from Love and Hip Hop, obvious. I'm going backwards, aren't I? Carrie Rogers, I don't know who that is. Alexis Sky, obvious. You know what I'm saying? I think Alexis Sky's story is actually pretty interesting, but that's that on that. Whoops, let's go back. Jada, we know Jada got ass shots. We know that. I can't read who. Janice. Yeah, see how she used to be shaped? There's a lot of people shaped like this. You feel me? There's a lot of people shaped like this. Who it is? I think that's still her. Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. It was obvious. I feel like Tommy's body does not look good to me. I think she overdid it, but that's just me. Where we at? Uchemba. This is someone who's probably more popular in the African community. And there's a lot of people that don't know that her body is fake, but I don't know how you can look at it and think that it's real. But that's that on that. It's an obvious surgical enhancement because, I mean, if you go to her actual Instagram page, it's really extreme. Like, I don't know. It's really extreme. This is just more. Okay, boom. That's what I wanted to get to. Drake got a nose job, clear rhino. Look at Drake, y'all. Look at Drake. I don't know if it's backwards for y'all. Hopefully y'all can at least still see what I'm getting at. But yeah, Drake definitely did all of that. Here's more on Drake. And Moneybagg Yo, love Moneybagg, but Moneybagg definitely got more than just teeth done. He got the lipo and his, like, you know, stomach done or whatever. And then you have Moneybagg, look at his face, neck, chin, whatever. I can't read what it says because it's back from me. I don't know if it's like, you know. Somebody said Uchemba looks natural, girl. Please don't lie. Please don't. She does not. It looks natural to this point where it's proportionate, but it doesn't look natural. I'll say that. French Montana had us thinking he was in the gym and was recovering from freaking surgery. But he got liposuction. The men's is out here too. Lori Harvey got work done. Look at those arms from before. Look at them arms, baby. She had football player arms. Not to say that's bad. I'm just saying she had broad shoulders and husky arms. Versus now, they can lipo anywhere you have fat. They can lipo your chin. They can lipo your arms. They can lipo your belly. They can do a lot of that. So as y'all can see the after, I mean, she looks good though. Like Lori looks. Whatever she got for her, because I know this is probably not implants. This might be like fat transfer to the boobies. Whatever she got. Yes, this is on Yanni's Instagram page. But whatever she got, I'm sorry, but the titties, I low-key want that. Kenya Moore, Real Housewives. I don't watch Real Housewives, but I know who Kenya is. Obvious work. Drea. It's very obvious. Drea been around for a long time. There we go. Look at the big look. She look like you and I. She look like everyday people in this. Like people, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up about stuff like this. Tammy from Love and Hip Hop. I was just kind of like shocked at her before. Actually, I'm not her after. I know it's surgically enhanced, but if you look at her before, she looked good. She had a great shape. You feel me? This is before. Like, I don't know. Like, why, Tam? And now look at her before. Like, it was more than fine. It was more than fine. I don't know why Tammy was on that. Who is this? I don't know. I don't know who she is, but she looks crazy. India Love, believe it or not, she definitely had work done. She always had big ass titties. Her whole family has big titties, but look at her sisters. All of her sisters are heavy set women. Almost all of them, except for her sister Crystal, who's the natural one or whatever. Almost all of them are heavy set women. Genetically, I think she's supposed to be a little bit heavier, but they all have big breasts. Ruby Rose, I thought this was obvious, but a lot of people were shocked when I reposted this one because I guess they just didn't know. But like, look at her stomach to hip ratio. They call this the lateral. When you see that part right here, that's called the lateral. You know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of research on this just because I'm a nerd and I be interested in stuff like this. But yeah, that's that on that. Who is this? Yaris Sanchez. I don't know Shorty, but clearly she had a distinct transformation. Summerella, I admitted to her, it's like it was all over. I feel like Summerella, obviously I'm not gonna say anybody needed plastic surgery or BBL, but I feel like Summerella has very, very large titties. And I feel like this balanced out and proportionalized her look. So I think she looks very good, if you ask me. Kennedy Simone, it was obvious to me. I don't know why the girl tried to deny it. As soon as she got that real check and moved to LA, girl, you living in LA, LA is home of the fake. Like, I peeped that as soon as I went to LA. So, I mean, it was obvious to me, but hers looks pretty natural, if you ask me. And then this is just more about Yanni talking, and then okay, y'all. So my sis Yanni is legitimately. Yeah. So we went over that. We just went over that. So I say all of this to say, y'all, like, I personally feel like if you feel insecure because of what you see on the internet, I feel like there's a simple way to handle it, and it's two ways to handle it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I scared you. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to scare you. So I feel like there's one of two ways to handle it. Number one is a mindset thing, and number two is a physical thing. The mindset thing is going to have to come where you and your mind twist, just a twist though, and tells yourself it's fake. Every single time you look at something and you're about to feel bad about yourself, like, damn, why don't I look like that? Like, damn, I wish I could look like this. I wish I could wear this. It's fake. It's not real. The internet's not real. That's what you guys start. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say every single time I see on them pictures, that's the first thing I think. I'm like, okay, well, it's fake. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It looks good. It's just fake. So I ain't about to beat myself over something that's like not real. You know what I'm saying? And the second thing that said is physical. To me, you have to censor what you allow your mind to consume. Meaning, if you have to get off of social media for a month, a week, a couple of days, every so often to kind of reset yourself physically so that you're not like avidly consuming that type of content, then so be it. Because legitimately, you're gonna drive yourself nuts if you really sit here and just drop all of that type of imagery into your head, because it's really a mental game. Confidence is a journey. It's not something where you just have it and then you got it. It's a journey to get to the queendom of confidence, which I feel like I should start a podcast called Queendom of Confidence. Anyway, let me write that down. I'm thinking of good shit. Queendom of Confidence. That's actually a good one, Chioma. You're always thinking of good shit when you're on live. Your fans always give you good shit. Anyway, if you have to get off of Instagram for a few days, so be it. If you have to get off for a month, so be it. I take Instagram breaks like literally every two months. I'll delete all my apps for like a solid week. That way, I'm not sitting here just getting I was about to say berated. Well, yeah, berated with content that could be self-consciously messing me up mentally and physically. The reason why there's so much of a push to look a certain way is because we've now reached like herd immunity, I should say. And by herd immunity, I mean like we're all so immune to seeing the same type of content, the same type of trends, that it's like, it's just to the point where it's like, it is what it is. Maybe about 2-3 years ago, if you were getting your body done, it was still a bit taboo. People would kind of drag you for it. People would say that you hate yourself, da 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 da. Versus now, it's kind of like, oh, okay, like she got BBL too. It's like taking a walk in the park. It's like going to go drink water every day. You feel me? It's just, it's regular. Oh, you got this done? Okay. And again, I am not against plastic surgery, obviously. I'm just saying, you gotta literally be thinking in your head like, yo, if I am to the point where I'm insecure that I'm willing to go risk my life for this, I really gotta think. Especially when, no offense, especially when you're just a regular person. Meaning your business, your livelihood, everything about you does not come from how you look on the internet. Girls like Ari, Jada, all the girls that's on this thumbnail. Who's even on this thumbnail? I just made it real quick and took hella pictures from my Instagram. Who's on this? Girls like Ari, Jada, India Love, Bernice Burgos, Kylie Jenner, Light Skin Keisha, Jordan Woods, Lori Harvey, Jania, all those girls that's like that. That's their job. Their job is look like that, throw them clothes on, put them wigs on, put the makeup on, head to the club, go host a party, and take care of their kids. That's their job. You feel me? Everybody has a profession in which they have to be a certain way. Like my mom was telling me the other day, I said, hey, you want to go get your nails done? She said, I can't wear acrylics. I'm a nurse. They don't allow us to wear all those nails and stuff in nursing. Meaning that's not a part of her uniform. And I'm not going to call it BBL a uniform, but low-key, BBL is a uniform for the Instagram and influencer community, which is why girls who are not even famous for anything other than taking pictures and looking cute on Instagram get it, because then it can help them get more brand deals. Look at all of the girls that you know that's kind of coming up on social media for real, over the past couple of years. You feel me? They all went. All of them. Every last one of them have work done. If you want to be real, I technically have work done because I'm getting work done on my face as we speak. I did micro needling for the first time almost a month ago, and I'm going back for my second one. Today, I just came back from my dentist appointment, like I was telling y'all earlier, and I wanted to get my gaps fixed, which I'm going to do soon. So it's like my job is to be in front of the camera at this point, especially past YouTube, like with my model stuff and my hair stuff. So like, I feel like sometimes I'd be a little bit more self-conscious because I'm always looking at myself because I'm always in front of people. But I've gotten to the point where I'm comfortable where I can just say like, hey, y'all, like, this is me in my natural state. Okay, granted, I technically have braids. This isn't my real hair, but I mean, I have braids in right now. I have hyperpigmentation. I'm breaking out right now. I don't know why. It just happens. I've gotten to the point where I'm just comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I just got comfortable. Those girls, that's their job. Now, when you're a regular, average, everyday person, you're a social media consumer and user, looking at that imagery is going to definitely affect you and influence you. That's why they're called social media influencers. People just say influencer like it just means, oh, Instagram girl, Instagram thought. But I feel like that's not fair. Influencer really means you have influence, like a serious influence. I have an influence on the people that watch me for my words and all of that. It's an influence. Versus, I guess you could say just the average, like somebody like my sister. My sister is a college student. She's in her last semester of college. She's not an influencer. She doesn't care about social media. She hasn't posted on Instagram in like 2 or 3 years. She does not care. She doesn't use Instagram for anything other than to make herself laugh, send me funny videos, and every once in a while she'll just, she likes my content and that's it. She barely posted her story. I don't think she uses Twitter. She doesn't use, like, she just doesn't care as much because that's not her thing. So when you're an average everyday individual, you got to think, okay, when you go get that body done or get something, like, how is this honestly going to benefit me in the long run? And I kind of feel like some of the girls on Instagram, they get the work done and keep getting the work done because essentially it makes them more money. It's almost like an investment for them. And it can be an investment for anybody for personal reasons. I'm not saying that regular people shouldn't do what they want to do. I'm just saying in terms of like business and work and why I feel this is happening at this rate. I just kind of feel like people got to understand that these girls, it's like an investment. This is what they do. You feel me? And although they're influencers and it influences other people, I just kind of feel like when you're looking at someone who has 5 million followers, and this is how they make the bread and butter of how their livelihood, versus another individual who's just doing it all because they feel like they have to be like that, or they want to be like that. They're not necessarily there yet. I just feel like there is a major difference. So I'm going to actually look through y'all's comments because I just rambled for like a solid 15 minutes. Let me just go ahead and read some of y'all comments. Let me try to scroll back up because y'all got to talking and I was rambling. I know somebody sent a super chat. I seen out the corner of my eye. Damn. It won't let me see it. Okay, so whoever sent that super chat, thank you very much. I'm so sorry. I know I saw that corner of my eye, but I was trying to finish and I started rambling. But thank you very much, whoever it was. It is very much appreciated. Thank you for your monetary contributions. Let me read some of these. No lie, I'm in love with my body after 2 children, metal plate in my face, open heart surgery that all left bad marks. I still love my brown dripping chocolate body. Wow. That's very very impactful. I will definitely give you that. Someone said, damn, I want more muscular arms. I want more muscular arms. But somehow, naturally, I just don't have them. I don't get it. Are your models in your agency allowed to have BBLs? I mean, essentially, yes. But if they decide in the middle of this, hey, I want to go get a BBL, okay, well, you're out for the season. A BBL is not a thing that you just go do and recover in a month. That is a serious, very, very risky, very, very number one most deadly plastic surgery in the world. It's a serious thing. The way how people just going to go get on that table without research, without the proper finances, without the proper insurance, without having the proper health in their actual body prior to, scares the living hell out of me. Because I know about 2 friends that have gotten BBLs, and I have about probably 1 million friends that want them. I have a friend who literally was on the table about to get her BBL and then could not get her BBL for personal reasons. You feel me? Called me all the way from Miami and was like, hey, girl, I'm about to fly back home. Don't even worry about flying out here. You know what I'm saying? It's serious. It's very serious. It's a lot of prep that goes into having to get a BBL. So it's not something that's just easy. I feel like if you're going to do that, think long and hard, save your money, get the right doctor. It's still a risk. No matter what you do, it's still a risk. And I'm just a little too scared to I don't know. That's just me. Also, the older you get, your body may not keep up with all these surgeries. That is something to consider. You're right. French Montana's body is just weird. I don't think surgery can fix him. Actually, I never really analyzed his body. I did not. Oh, somebody's asking for the Instagram. That was Yanni's Instagram. So her Instagram is Real Yanni's, which is just RealYanie. Real Yanni. You guys know Yanni on YouTube. This is her Instagram page. I know it's the lighting is kind of bad here because I'm in front of my thing. Let me see if I could just put it down. Okay, so boom. That's her Instagram page. And if you click on this story right here, plastic surgery, it will go through all of these things that I just showed y'all, from the Beyonce ones all the way to whatever I just showed y'all. Someone said they didn't know Teyana Taylor. I don't know how you didn't know that, dog. Look at her nose from y'all didn't watch My Super Sweet 16 when she was on. This was literally her on My Super Sweet 16. I thought everyone kind of knew, but just respected her enough to not really talk much about it. But I guess. Actually, I like this lighting way better, so I'm gonna leave it like this. Let me scroll. Nigeria is becoming very popular for surgery too. I just came back and I was shocked at the amount of young girls that have done their bodies. BBL surgeons are doing quite well over there. See, that's something I didn't even know. I'm gonna have to look into that because I didn't even know that. Social media is all fake. The bodies, movie set, fake money, and the rented mansions and private jets. Never believe anything you see on social media. That was the thesis statement right there. You better say that, sis. Do you think females need to stop getting plastic surgeries, trying to be the Kardashian/Jenner clan or the IG models and need to do exercise on their own? Yes, I think people do. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to stop wanting to get surgery if you want to get it. I'm just saying, I feel like you can get the same results in the gym. It's not going to be that extreme, but why would you want it to look extreme? Why would you want it to look fake? Don't you want to look like a person? Like, I feel like every girl goes into surgery like, well, for the most part, majority. I just want to look like me, but just a little enhanced. I just want a fat ass. But then for whatever reason, then I just keep seeing all of them come out of surgery looking just fake. And that's the thing. When you go to sleep and then you wake up, you don't know what that doctor's going to do. You know what I'm saying? That doctor could be having an off day, and forget all that. Not everybody's body is different. So why not? I feel like you should try to naturally get the body that you want first before you do that. Because even before you get surgery, you have to meet certain health standards to even be a candidate. You don't just go get surgery because I want a fat ass, give me a BBL. If you're like Jada Cheeves, who is little as hell, small, tiny, skinny girl, you know why she didn't get a BBL like the rest of them? Because she didn't have enough fat. Brazilian butt lift, fat transfer the fat to different parts of your body. She didn't have enough fat, so she had no option but to get ass shots. You know what I'm saying? So someone said, I think Ruby Rose is natural. Well, she's not. I think I'm more confident now because I take more pride in myself than I used to. I feel like that's true too. I feel like maybe 2-3 years ago on YouTube, I wouldn't get on the camera like this. But like now I just kind of like take pride in like, regardless if you have a full face of makeup and 30-inch weave or your natural hair with natural, I haven't got my brows done in a long time. I feel like I still look like a bad bitch, regardless if anybody else will tell me I'm not. That's just me. 1.5 million naira for BBL. They're doing it very well. Seriously? 1.5? So I'm gonna tell y'all that in dollars, approximately is like $4,000. So, wow, it's interesting. Let me keep going. I never used to be insecure of my slim figure and I thought I was pretty strong, but social media really does have a way of eroding your self-esteem. Now I find myself doing workouts to attain the look. And I'm gonna be real and say like me too. I kind of feel like growing up in a time like, let's just say 10, 15 years ago when we were all pretty much kids for the most part, I would assume we were all pretty much kids, being thin was in. So me being thin all my life, it was like I was always the body standard until now, where it's like, oh, you got to be thick. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying? I grew up, I gained weight, I went to college, I'm not as active as I used to be like in high school and stuff. So I'm still within the standard. But I'm just saying, like, if I wasn't, I would see exactly what people are saying in terms of how it affects them, because everybody's body is different. So I'm gonna scroll past a lot of people's comments just so I could like kind of keep up with the real time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't nothing wrong with being cornbread fed. Love your natural body. Hey, I'm cornbread fed. I want to build like Ruby Rose. She's very sexy. I want to know her doctor. But Ruby Rose, like, her body is not, what's it called? It's not like extra. Like, I feel like anybody could get that in the gym. Like, I don't know. She looks fine. Like, anybody, I don't know. Anybody could get this in the gym. I feel like you could get that in the gym for real, but you know what I'm saying? Let me keep going. Everyone, all bodies get shamed out of jealousy or just for the hell of it. When you show confidence, they hate you. Very true. Very true. I would only get surgery or health if my health. I'm sorry, I can't read that. Ruby is not natural. She was on the page of exposing people who got surgery. Ruby is very hot, and I'm gonna look at her. I feel like I don't like to use the word exposed because it's kind of like, I'd rather say, unless you lied about it, then you could say exposed. But I'd rather people just say like, oh, like she got, her doctor posted her surgery. I don't know. I don't like the word exposed when it comes to stuff like this because it's like, I guess it is exposing if you didn't want anybody to know, but like I was telling y'all earlier in my live, everyone is free to legitimately, like, your doctor is free to share their work. You sign consent forms saying that they could take before and after pictures. People just don't read them. I read it because I just been born. I was raised to like read everything. My parents like, make sure you read it. Read, don't sign it then. You know what I'm saying? What happens if you get a BBL and don't like it? Very good question. People go round two. Do you know how many of these girls have a round two? Like, there's a lot of girls who get a BBL and say, oh, I'm going to go for a round two because I feel like I just need this was here and I want them to do a little bit more like this, because guess what? it's gonna be it's a cycle, dude. Especially for the people that this is what they do on the internet. Like their job is Instagram and modeling and having BBL. Like when that becomes like your job, and you feel like, well, imagine me having like 2 million followers on Instagram, right? But I look like myself. But every other girl with 2 million followers is getting like Fenty, Savage Fenty brand deal, Flat Tummy Tea brand deal, all of these different brand deals that I'm just not getting because I don't fit the look. That's going to make me feel like, yo, these 2 million followers is going to waste. Let me go and apply some stuff so I could be just like them. That's where parenting and confidence comes in. That's all. For me, everything in life is parenting and confidence. Not everything in life, but a lot of it is parenting and confidence. Someone said, I have the ideal shape and I still be tripping. My husband tells me all the time, girls on Insta is fake. See, that's the thing. You married, ma'am. You are married, meaning it doesn't just stop as the girls who are 16 and 17. You know, even those of us who are in our 20s, in our 30s, in our 40s, who are, you know, married, have significant others that love us, like somebody married you. And, you know, so it doesn't just stop there. So I don't want anybody to feel like this is just a young woman's issue. Every woman faces insecurity through their body. I see grown women in their 50s and 60s all the time that I meet through work or my mom's friends or whatever. Always talk about some, you know, after I had kids, my body, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at what they used to look like and say, damn, what happened? But then imagine them being up against these young girls, you know what I'm saying? Good thing is, you know, it's different age ranges where it's like, okay, these girls are here, these girls are here. But like the girls that are legitimately probably ages 14 to, I want to say, 35 are the main demographic of women who are just really affected by everything that goes on social media. Let's see, what else do we have here? Or I will be under your bed tonight. Flo Millie, naturally cute and skinny goes, I don't know what you said before that, girl. What? I wonder if India Love has got her body done. Her hips got bigger. She definitely did. I used to watch her show back in like 2015. I remember her show came out when I was a freshman in college, like her family show. And my roommate at the time, we used to watch it on, because, you know, I went through a lot of college. All of our roommates moved out. So we were the last two left. We used to watch it all the time, her show. We would watch it all the time. And there's definitely a difference from when I used to watch her show weekly, when there was only one season of her show, versus now. I don't really follow any of these girls. I follow them on my model page because I like getting content from them. Because trust and believe, as much as I talk about the things that some of them do and think and like some of the actions they make, I still feel like a lot of them are very pretty. I like the way how some of them dress. I like some of the fashion that they do, not all the time, but sometimes like it's you can't really just hate somebody like that. Like I don't hate anybody. If I did, I wouldn't talk about them, nor would I, you know, follow them. So a lot of things that the girls post, like I do get inspired from maybe the fashion, especially the hair. I love watching the hair and different things like that. What else do we got? India Love's body still looks naturally cute and not crazy looking. Yeah, because she did hers in moderation. I remember I'm gonna try and find it. If you watch her show from 2015, it was either 2015 or 16, but she was telling her manager at the time like how much she wanted to get a breast reduction. Now, all the women in her family have very large breasts, and she was just talking about how she wanted to get a breast reduction. She felt like her breasts were too big, and you know, it's like we all want what we can't have. Because I will take her titties tonight. You feel me? I sure will. You feel me? My little washboard self would damn sure do it, but she would want probably what I have. So as women, it's like we all want what we don't have, and her manager, who was actually a man, which was very, this was an interesting conversation. I'm going to try and find this clip and put it in one of my videos the next time I have a conversation like this. But he basically was telling her not to get a breast reduction. And she was just like, I just really want to get it because I feel like they're too big. And he was just like, well, you know, like your breasts, this is a man, your breasts are your money makers. And the reason why you're so recognizable on social media is because of your body. So if you were to alter your body to change it to that, then, you know, that there go your brand deals, or there goes your money, or there goes, you know, how people see you. You don't know how people are going to react. And just because that man told her that, which was her manager, and, you know, you know what I'm saying? I take everything my manager says into consideration. From the business side, it made sense what he was saying. But for what she personally wanted, it was kind of like, damn, so you're going to encourage her like not to do something that she feels like would, you know, benefit her or make her feel better, all for the sake of money. And ever since that show, I feel like India Love kind of fell off. I feel like India Love should be way bigger than she is. I mean, like way bigger. And I don't know why, but yeah. Doja got work done. I think Doja got work done. Sierra got her titties done. Meg should be the last to pop up in this topic. Yeah, Meg, you could tell Meg Stallion is natural. She wide hips, big ass, big titties, but when you look at her stomach, it doesn't just look like a damn hourglass. Like you see a little, it's more square, because if you look at a natural body, you're not gonna have wide hips and a fat ass and no stomach. Some people are, but the majority of women are going to carry their weight in their stomach and their abdomen. Let's use me for an example. Okay, so this is what Chioma looks like right now. Right, Stacks? So, granted, I don't have much stomach because I, you know what I'm saying, I used to be in the gym. But like, it shake, you feel me? It shakes. You see the little, you know what I'm saying? You could grab this because this is what it looks like. It just is what it is. Like, this is a back fat, that's just what it looks like here on the sides. Because guess where all the weight is going? When I've been gaining weight, it's not just going to go in my tits or my hips or my butt. You feel me? It's going to go into your stomach where most women carry their weight. And that's just how women are, like, biologically are. A lot of us carry our weight in our stomachs. You know what I'm saying? It's just how we are. So, sorry. Somebody, I saw a comment that I wanted to read and it got lost. Damn. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but someone asked who was I speaking about with the breast reduction. I was speaking about India Love from her TV show back in 2015. I don't remember the name of the show, but if y'all search it on YouTube once this is over, you can search like India Love breast reduction. It might come up. And I remember, I don't know why I even remember it. I just remember that part of the show where her manager was telling her like, yeah, so if you get a breast reduction, it's going to mess you up business-wise. And I don't think she ever got it. Someone said, yes, De'Ara has no boobs, but she works it. De'Ara even got thicker too over the past like year or two. I'm sick of seeing IG bodies. They all look the same. I just feel like I wish they were just only on a few certain people. I just don't get like the hype of it, of looking that unnatural. Like, I don't know if these girls just don't think that they like look unnatural or if they just don't care, to each their own. But like, I don't want to look at somebody's body and say like, damn, that shit fake as hell. I know some men don't care, but I don't like looking at it. Like, I feel like ill. Like, you don't feel uncomfortable. Like, how do you shit on a fat ass with tiny ass little ass legs, the circumference of a fucking eyelash? Like, how do you do that? Like, I don't know. Megan doesn't even have an hourglass figure. She really doesn't. Megan got work done. Well, what work did Megan get done? Let us know. Nikki last song says, ass so fat I had to buy it. Shit. Nikki always been honest. Like, let me keep reading here. Megan is natural. Stop, you guys. I feel like Meg Thee Stallion is natural. I just kind of feel like the way how she came out and the way how her body looks, that look like a real body. From day one till now, still look the same. Yeah. I just feel like IG models are so accessible to youth that it just fosters an idea that by the time you turn 18, you need an hourglass, big boobs, and a big butt. If you're not ugly, we need to change for real. I will definitely give you that. I remember in like the 6th or 7th grade, when everyone was like going through puberty and starting like breast development. I remember I started breast development in the 7th grade. Yes, y'all, I was 8 years old. I remember waking up one day and I felt like this little hard thing on my chest. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? For like 3 days, I'm like, what is that? Maybe it'll go away. So I finally went to my mom and I'm like, Mommy, something's happening. And she was just like, oh, no, you're starting your breast development. You're going to have big breasts like mommy. I remember her saying those exact words. So I'm just like, okay. So my breasts started growing like way faster than everybody else because I mean, look, we're in the second grade. So by the time I was like in like fifth, sixth grade, I feel like I had bigger chest than everybody. And I'm just like, I was so uncomfortable because most people were either not wearing bras or they were wearing trainer bras. Y'all remember trainer bras basically look like this. This is a trainer bra for real. And then and remember I was in the middle, like, you know, elementary, middle school. So I was shorter than I am now. So technically I had the same size titties that I have now when I was like smaller and younger. So it made it look bigger. So I was like really uncomfortable, very insecure about it. Cause I'm like, how come I'm like growing up and, you know, blossoming and blooming and everybody else still looks like a kid and I'm tall. I was always taller than everybody. So it made me just look like out of place. So by the time I was like 11 years old, I remember on like my 11th birthday, I was like 5'6" on my 11th birthday. Just long as hell, looked grown as fuck. Like everyone was like, I thought you would have been 16. You're only 11. And then by the time I was like in high school, everybody's chest was bigger than mine. And I was just like, damn, like what happened to me? So I was in cheerleading, which is another thing. When you're doing all these little sports and activities where you're around so many girls all the time, that's like a whole nother level of insecurity. Because I'm on a cheerleading team with 35 other cheerleaders. And it's like you get to see different types of bodies, different girls every day. You get to see the cheerleaders that the football players want, the cheerleaders that are, you know what I'm saying, that are well endowed. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it was. So I just remember like not feeling secure in my chest size by the time I was like in like high school. Cause I'm like, damn, everybody got bigger titties than me now. I used to be the one back in like middle school. And I feel like my chest just maxed out in high school. I don't think it really got any bigger since then. And it was just like really crazy. Cause like, I was thinking like, damn, like what happened? Like, where my shit at basically? And it ended up being where it's like, it became an insecurity for me because at one point where I felt like I had big chest compared to everybody around me, based on, I guess you could say, the society of what I was in at the time, I didn't want that. And then when I actually, everybody kind of caught up to me and then surpassed me, I wanted what everybody else had. So you see how those same social constructs of wanting what we don't have because of what other people have and what society deems as, you know, what's cool, what's trendy, just affects everybody. It's just that now that we're in the state of social media, it's just like expedited, like it's up 1,000%. I feel like if it wasn't for social media, it would still be the same insecurities. We can't act like people that were, you know, teenagers in the 80s and 90s didn't have insecurities about stuff. That's not true. You know, we've had insecurities. It's just with social media, like she was saying, like it gives, IG models make it accessible to the youth. Whereas your 11-year-old cousin is on Instagram the same way that you are, looking at the same content you are. And she's probably sitting there when I was 11, I'm thinking like, damn, the girls at school, you know what I'm saying? They're all smaller than me. Why am I so big? And she's now on Instagram now saying the girls at school, the girls on Instagram, the girls on the cheerleading team, the girls on music videos, the girls down there on the radio have this and I don't. So I would really hate to be a teenager or a preteen at this time because I feel like it's way worse than even what it is. And I'm not even that old. Like I was a preteen 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 years ago is not that far, but look at how much has changed in society since then. Like it's wild. Like it's so wild. Let me read some of y'all comments. A lot of women who get their butt done have this weird square shape at the top where their stomach and hips connect before it turns around at the bottom. Because a lot of people are just going to any doctor. You have to really be specialized in plastic surgery. You can't just give it to them dry like that. You got to get that shit wet first. Like, come on now. Like, you can't, you got to prep them for shit. You can't just give it to them off the top. You got to bring that shit back. Bring that shit the fuck back. Anyway, like, you can't, I'm being like, I'm dead ass. Like, you can't just, if you're going to do it for real, is basically what I'm saying. And that's the motto I live by. Like I told y'all, if you're going to do it for real. So you can't like really just, everybody's just going to Tom, Dick, Harry, Dr. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Not saying that Tom, Dick, and Harry's not certified, but they may not be the best at what they do. Reasons why there are girls whose bodies just look pretty good, because they go to good doctors and they keep it reasonable. A lot of these girls are going for the bimbo look. Look at the Claremont twins. They look a mess. I think Kim Kardashian body look nasty if you ask me. Like, the more I look at it, I'm just like, it's too much. Kylie Jenner's body is too much. Ari's body is too much. Jada's body is too much to me. Jania's body, all these And let's not forget, these girls are not like my height. I'm 5'10". I'm there near 6 foot. These girls are literally 5 foot, 5'1". Do you know how little that is? Do you know how little that is to be putting that thick ass Coke bottle on a 5-foot frame? I'm talking 5 foot. That is small. That's very short. Like I want to see these. Matter of fact, I might go to Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta next month because I want to see these girls in person. And I would probably, as much as I don't like going out to clubs and I have not been out in this COVID and I don't agree with that shit. Honestly, I really want to see these girls in person. I just want to see for myself because something tells me I need to see the real life versus the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Someone said, yes, Tall Girl Chronicles. Tall Girl Chronicles. That's another thing I need to talk about. No, seeing their bodies healthy helped me also be healthy and be conscious. Also helped motivate me for my summer body. Yeah, I'm getting my summer body back. You know, summer in like 3 months. So I'm getting my summer body back. I can make obvious comments about Meg if I want to. Don't be so sensitive to take an observation bashing. What was said about Meg? I was rambling. There is some people with build-up bodies that don't look good. So some people don't make me insecure. That's very true. Some of the stuff that I see is just like, okay, you have an Instagram body, but it looks terrible. So I can't even be insecure because it don't even look good. And that's what's honestly, I feel like is happening right now. I feel like it got to the point where it's like, okay, just a few little Instagram girls had the body, like back in like 2010, 2012, 2014. It was like Black China, little Amber Rose, all the girls that was really strippers. It used to just be for strippers. That was for everybody. Back when it was just the strippers that was getting popping, Black China, Amber Rose, you know what I'm saying? That's what it used to be. Then it started getting to like, okay, we got some influencers. We got some girls that's going viral a little bit. They getting it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Then now, everybody and their mama getting something. You feel me? Which is fine. I'm just saying, like, it's come to a point where it's so accessible and so obvious, so frequent, so common. It's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Someone said, I stopped wearing bras and my boobs have gotten perkier. Oh, well, let me take this thing off. I don't be wearing bras like that because I be in the house a lot. Let's see. How y'all feel about Kennedy Simone body? I don't really follow any of these people anymore, so I really don't even be knowing. All I know is when I first started noticing her body changing or whatever, I was just kind of like, oh, okay, well, you know, another one. Like, that's just how it was. Let me look at it. I mean, it looked like everybody else. Like, she can't lie and say that she didn't get work done. It looked like everything else we didn't see on Instagram. There's not really a difference. I feel like it still looks very good though. Now this is cute. This is cute as fuck. I feel like I would wear that if I had the titties. Some of it looks a bit exaggerated, but some of it, this is a cute ass outfit. Let me save this. That's very, very, very cute. I would definitely rock that. See, that's more my style. You know what I'm saying? Show the curves, just don't show what's underneath the curves. That's my style. What's wrong? He crying. Let me keep reading. Like Ari said, it's 2021. Pay for the body you want. What? So, like Ari said, she did say that. I just kind of feel like I just don't like that message. I feel like it should have been like, it's 2021. Do what you need to do, what you want to do should be the message. Pay for the body you want is kind of, I wouldn't say misleading, but more or less like you don't have to pay for the body that you want. You can work for it. You can lose the weight or gain the weight or tone the body. You can do that. Like, and if you don't want to do that, then you don't want to do that. But I just kind of feel like you should though. Like you should want to do that first before you take it to that extreme. Because I don't think, this is how I feel. This is why I would say, I think people, I be having so many thoughts that I just cut myself off. I feel like the reason why people say go to the gym, you can work out, is because legitimately people underestimate what surgery actually means. When you get the BBL and the surgeries, you don't just go in there and, like I said, 7 days later, 28 days later, you're good. to go. It is a month to month, like it is a process. For you to even heal up completely, it may take between 4 to 6 months, maybe even 6 to 8 months. Within 4, 6, or 8 months, you could have spent all that time at the gym and got the same thing. That's why I'm saying I feel like you should want to go to the gym or work out for the body that you want, because at the end of the day, it's possible. Like, you can get it for real. People just don't know how. What they do know how to do is save up their money and go to the doctor. But then at the same time, they don't even know how to do that, because a lot of girls are not going to reputable doctors. A lot of girls are going the illegal route because they're just that desperate. A lot of girls is getting ass shots and silicone and things that your body may reject. Like, ladies, just please do your research and be safe. I'd rather you just go in the gym, because the same time you're going to spend getting on the wait list, just to get on the wait list for a plastic surgeon right now, being that number one is COVID, and number two, like it's a high commodity, it's hot commodity, it's in high demand. It's going to take you at least 3-4 months just to get on the wait list or to get an appointment. Within that 3 to 4 months, you could really be at the gym. Like, it's no hate. Like, I feel like people always say like, oh, you trying to hate. When girls or when people say like you could just went to the gym, like, why don't people just work out? It's like, it's no hate, but it's like, it's real facts. Like, to drop 7, 8, 10,000 recs like on that, when you could really just honestly go to Planet Fitness and pay $30 a month to go in there unlimited. It's the same if you ask me, but hell, who am I to ask for my opinion? One time my teacher said to me in online class that I look like a 10-year-old. I'm only 15. Now, why did she say that? Why would she say that? I hate bras / sports bras or anything that's on a shirt on my boobs. Me too. I only wore this today because I actually went out and I had like I said, my dentist appointment. Me too. I'm 31 and I just filled out, to be honest, C cup size 8, hips and all. See, y'all, and then don't underestimate puberty, because sometimes puberty hits at different times. I didn't think I could ever be even some form of curvy. Let me see if I can find this picture of myself from high school. Let me see if I can find this picture. I hope it's in my favorites. Boy, I hope to God it's in here. It's actually pretty funny. Damn, it's in here. It's in my phone. It's just gonna take me some time to find it, and I don't want to search. Dang, nah, but I want y'all to see this. Well, shit, y'all can see this one. This one is from June 2015, probably May. Y'all can see, this was me in high school. I was so cute. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my little thing. I had my hair done. You know what I'm saying? I had the little fashion. Got the Ferragamo. I made them shorts myself with the thing. You know what I'm saying? I was styling in high school. I was doing my thing. You feel me? I was little though. Look how little I was compared to me now. Like, I ain't have nothing. I had a little turn. You know what I'm saying? Compared to me now, like, I got a little son. I got a little son now. Right, Stacky? What it say? Body yaddy 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 body yaddy. I'm just saying that because a subscriber sent me this outfit. I want y'all to see that other picture though. Okay, even in this picture, this is from high school as well. I used to do like fashion. I used to like care so much about fashion. So don't make fun of my outfits. But like, I was just a little, very thin. Like, never had nothing. I mean, nothing. Even in my senior pictures, look at my arms. Nothing. Like, really I still kind of look like this. Oh, no, I'm a little bigger than that. But like, never. That's just naturally how I was. I gotta find that picture, because y'all are gonna die when y'all see that. It's actually pretty funny though. Let me see. It might take me a little bit, but I'll find it. I know it's in here because I just saw it the other day, which is so crazy that we're now talking about this. Let me see. It should come up. Ugh, they taking me way back in this phone. I got pictures of me and my ex. Just terrible. Nobody wants to see that. Let me see. Ew. Look at us looking like some freaking danks. Little ugly ass couple. Okay, let's see. Don't underestimate puberty, like she said. Look, this is a picture of me in 2013. You know what I'm saying? I would hit that turn to the side to give it some curve, but I was really just, you feel me, tall and long, like nothing, like just nothing. Where's the picture? Why won't you come up? Please come up. I know you're in here. I will find it. And I will post it on my community tab once I do so y'all can see it because it's actually very, very funny. Dang. So you just not going to come up when I need you, when I just saw you sometime? I'll find it. I'm going to post it on my community tab because I was so lit up. I found it. Let me turn my brightness up. Look at this picture, y'all. This was me in my room, 11th grade or 10th grade or something. You could tell because I don't have this belly button anymore. I got surgery when I was 18. I was up and down, no nothing, like just, you know what I'm saying? This is just that. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? Puberty, don't underestimate puberty. A lot of people are trying to get the surgery at a fresh 18. You didn't even give your body a chance. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen. So you don't know. And granted, I feel like, yeah, I filled out just because that was what I was meant to do. But you never know. Some people grow up and get skinnier. Some people get thinner. Some people grow titties when they're just, older. Like you just never know what's going to happen to your body. So don't underestimate puberty. Even your brain is not fully developed. I think you're like 25. So isn't that crazy that my brain isn't even fully developed, but I'm a full grown adult? And I want like LASIK eye surgery. And I can't even get it until I think I'm 24. Oh, I'm turning 24 this year. What? Hold on. Because I need to get this. I'm tired of contacts. How old do I have to be to get LASIK eye surgery in Ohio? Oh, well, I guess I had to be at least. Oh, I'm in shock. I guess I could have gotten it all this time. It won't tell me back. Let me read some of y'all comments. Don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Okay, we're back. Let's see what we got here. I'm sorry. Let me go back up, make sure I got y'all. Someone said, I honestly have different body goals, so I'm not really affected with the trend body. I honestly like bodies like Kendall Jenner. And Kendall Jenner does have a banging body. And I think she obviously did something to herself. I don't think necessarily like body wise or like, overall, but like she does have a banging body. I feel like we should be able to just have representations of all types of bodies, including the Instagram body, because there are people that are shaped like that naturally. But I feel like we are now unbalanced. We're imbalanced in what we're seeing. Like we're seeing like too much of the same thing, and too much may be subjective, but let's be real. It's an overload if we can have a conversation about it. I've always had too much, and growing up, people always thought I was older, hated it so much I would cry. It's a little different now. Right. Same for me. I always wanted to be shorter, not because I hated being tall, but I didn't like the fact that people thought I was older than what I was. And then I didn't like the fact that like you had to damn near be like, oh, I think she may be 17. No, baby, I'm 13. You know what I'm saying? I'm 12. Like, and it just used to be like, damn, you 12? Damn, like you tall as fuck, bro. Right. And it just make you feel awkward, like, is there something wrong with you? Like, even though it's not like an insult, I did get bullied for being tall, it's just make you feel awkward. Let's see. My weight fluctuates because I eat and get lazy, then work out again and look so good. That's supposed to be me because I let myself go for the last couple of months. But we finna bring it the fuck back. Let's see. When you eat African food, you get thicker. That's true too, because I've been in this house eating rice and fufu for like the past 2-3 months here. And I feel like that's what did it, because I was still living on my own for like the past year plus, but I guess because I was eating different, because I would eat out a lot and stuff like that, maybe. But once I moved home and I'm getting 3 meals a day and it's like real food with actual protein and fufu and all that stuff, like maybe that's probably what I put on the pounds being here. My hips and ass already of 48 inches. So honestly, I'm just going to get the 360 lipo for a snatched waist. I feel like when it comes to that, well, I don't know what your actual waist looks like. And I can't really like give you a suggestion because I mean I'm not certified to do that, as well as it's your body. But for a snatch waist, like I feel like you can get a snatch waist easy. Like y'all gotta remember, as women, we carry a lot of our weight in our stomach and waist. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to work it off, but I feel like you can snatch your waist with simple doing the right exercises like Russian twist. I was doing Russian twist over summer, and that's what snatched my waist in the summer. Russian twist, the little broomstick thing that I told y'all about. Matter of fact, while I'm sitting here talking to y'all, I need to be doing it. And then also, people told me waist training works. I haven't ever really committed to waist training, but shit, it might work. What else we got? I think Lori Harvey is natural. She's not. The Instagram body is just a trend. It'll die eventually, or honestly, it might be something that's here to stay for a long time. But I feel like it's gonna die in like 3 years. I'm tired. I had a long day. Excuse me, y'all. A lot of women get these surgeries for the male gaze. Ooh, let's talk about the male gaze. I learned that term in college. But for the male gaze, but they act like they're doing it because they want it for themselves. If men like little booties, women would not want these huge butts. Kayla, Miss Kayla, baby, you are speaking that truth, because that is very, very true. And I wholeheartedly agree with everything you just said. I feel like a lot of girls say they do it for themselves, which you can be doing it for the betterment of yourself. But let's be real. When it comes to how you look and vanity, with men being attracted to women, people are considering that when they get these procedures done. And I don't like that some girls are dishonest about that, because I feel like when it comes down to it is when you see certain girls getting attention from men and you have that desire, because not everybody wants to be desired by men, but you have that desire, you figure out what it is about that girl or those girls that getting the attention that a man wants them for. And if it's for the big ass, then that just becomes a trend. If it's for the big titties, then that just becomes the trend. If it's for a snatched waist, if it's for light skin or dark skin, long hair, curly hair, short cut, slit soldier boy eyebrows, hell, shit, it is what it is. It is what it is. Someone said, you're a woman now, you filled out, blossomed. I was little like that too. I hit 20, my hips started to fall out, and now shit, I want to give them back. I'm telling you, man, I used to think I was just going to be like that for my whole life. And then I looked at my mom, and my mom said, yeah, I was just as small as you. Then I had babies. I was like, damn, what if I had babies? And my body just comes out. So I'm just like, you know what, let me enjoy my prime body years for as long as I can, child free. And then, you feel me, when Mr. Right comes around and Mr. Right and I mesh together in that union and he accepts me for just me, then we could just do it. We gonna see what happens then. But see, my mama does not work out and didn't really do working out and was active when she started having kids. Like, she really was a mom and then went to work and school. I just don't plan on doing that. I plan on still being very, very active, but I feel like it's a different day and age where I have more of access to do that, especially because honestly, call me a gold digger if you want. I'm going for a rich man with many other qualities. And I don't talk to anybody that makes anything less than me or is doing anything less than me in this moving forward. So you got to match my fly. My fly is flying right now. So girl, I was like this even after my baby, thanks to the gym, but then I started emotional eating. Ooh. See, I can't emotional eat. It doesn't work for me. I don't put on weights. Like, I be losing weight real easy. Like, I don't even like it because I feel like I look so small because I'm so tall. Yeah, I was just very, very little, like, but very, very long. And I used to be like, everyone used to call me lanky. I didn't even know lanky was a thing until somebody called me lanky when I was 12. I'm like, what's lanky? They were like, Chioma, you look lanky. I'm like, the fuck is lanky? And I looked that shit up and I was like, damn. What are the instant body girls gonna do once it dies down? I always ask that question and probably just get it taken out or get it. The good thing is these are just fat transfers. You can get the fat sucked out. It's not like it's implants or ass shots. If you get ass shots and implants, I mean, you could always get your implants removed. A lot of people do it, but I mean, it's a lot more than just getting your fat just kind of drained out, where's your real body fat. So honestly, I feel like women are just going to adapt to every trend from now until eternity. A stallion is a male horse. Yes, it is. I had a baby and my daughter's father said he didn't understand why I didn't bounce back after like other women do. will excuse the hell out of him. The fuck? Like, who is he to be saying all of that? Every woman is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, even down to your own parents. Like, my mom said she was just as small as me, if not smaller, had babies, and then started carrying her weight a little bit different. I might have kids, and that doesn't happen to me. I might just always be this size, and that's just how I am. Versus my younger sister, when we were kids, my sister was very, like, big. Like, you wouldn't even know that she was. I don't have no pictures, do I? I don't have any pictures of my sister. Not right here. I could have sworn I had one. Well, that's the baby picture. That doesn't count. But my sister was like very big when we were kids, and like she had to see like a nutritionist and like all the stuff. And then when we were in high school, I just remember my sister was like, well, F it, I'm about to just go vegan. And she went vegan, started going to the gym, and then my sister dropped down to like being way smaller than me. And like, we're sisters. We used to like tease each other. And I used to be like, yeah, that's why you're fat. And I know it's fucked up, but we really are good sisters. And I used to just say stuff like that until one day I remember she came into my room when she went vegan and like was in the gym for a couple months. I'm like, wow, Nana, you look good. And I was just like, you lost a lot of weight. And she just kept the weight off since then. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody's different. Like, we are the same biological sisters, but I was always the tall, skinny, lanky one, and she was always the short, fat sister. But we're both sisters. That's just what it was. And my sister will tell you, like, yeah, I used to be fat. Let's see. Do y'all think Tiny is natural? Hell no. Tiny don't even look good. Just like with the enhancement, like that's another thing. When you're really small and you're really little, like you're literally what my girl Remy Ma say, you're 4'10". That means you're really little. Like, when you're that small, a fat ass is not gonna look good to anybody. You're gonna look wild. You gotta know what's in your proportion. And I wish girls would just be realistic and understand that the girls that you see, they may not even look like that. But some girls just don't get it. Can women's bodies stop going in and out of trend? Thank you. I don't think they ever will. Like, I feel like this is just a thing, and it's always been a thing. As long as there's going to be sexual desire to a woman's body, I feel like this is always going to be a thing. I don't really feel like this is going to like ever change. I feel like even before history was documented, this was probably a thing. Like, long before any of us were thought of. And I know it does suck, but now with social media, it's like I said, it's expedited. Lori Harvey is not natural, LOL, and that's okay. Yeah, she's not. But I feel like Lori Harvey looks the fuck good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think someone said she got nips and tucks, but her butt is real. Look, man, y'all know my butt is real. Don't let, if I ever become big, don't let any of these people ever try to say like, oh yeah, Chioma did this, and the third, because y'all see my booty. My shit real. But the nip tucks be like, I like to use myself example. The nip tucks be like stuff like this. Stubborn fat that is hard to lose. It's easy for me to lose because I don't have that much fat. But I see like, okay, I've gained, in the past like month or two, I've gained like 15 pounds because I moved home and I stopped working out. So all this little stubborn little, you know what I'm saying, stuff like this and whatnot, this is what celebrities try to like, let's see. They'll snatch it. I can't even snatch it. They snatch it like this, take all of this, and then add it like here, you know what I'm saying, to the hip area, whatever. When in reality, y'all gotta hit the dog piss. I call this the dog piss. This is what I be doing at the gym. So I be down like this, right? And you wanna, like you about like a dog. You know how dogs go like this? So you feel me? You gotta hit the booty from all angles. This is my research. You know what I'm saying? So what I do, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hit the dog pissers like so. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel it all in here. Then resistance bands, ladies, resistance. You feel me? You gotta hit these. You gotta hit the resistance bands over here and hit them up like this. So that's that hip builder. You feel me? You're gonna feel it. That's that hip builder right here. You know what I mean? Then it's called glute exercises. You got to hit the glutes. Squats, waltzes, great. But for the real butt cheekiness that you can get in the gym and through exercise, these are the type of things that I was doing. So here's another one where I was going like this, with the resistance bands. And the resistance bands is like, you know what I'm saying, golden ticket. Hit the what do you want to call these? Hit the leg diamond. You feel me? Hit the leg openers. The leg openers, and then don't forget the, you feel me? The V-ups. I'm making up all these names. Hi, baby. What you doing? Hi. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Hit these. Do not forget to, come on, Stacks. Let's do the dog piss. Come here. Let's show them how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just lift up the hind leg. Y'all can't even see him. You know what I'm saying? Hind leg up like this. You know what I'm saying? Just up. Like so. You're gonna feel it in here. Now, for these, you know what I mean? All my workout stuff is downstairs, even though ever since I moved home, I never even opened it. But we're gonna pretend. So let's just pretend that this is a weight. So what I'll do is, let me do it from the side. I go back and move. Hold it like this, and you're gonna twist, hitting each side like so. You know what I mean? Just like this. That's gonna really work that twist and start to get that weight off. And then lastly, here you got my face. What you doing? You got my face. Where's my damn broomstick? Can't find my broomstick. We'll do that another time because I don't know what happened to it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Just hit that a couple times. Like, it don't even gotta be every day. You know what I'm saying? You could hit that joint 3 times a week, 30 minutes. After about a month, you're gonna see serious results. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for workouts. Thank you for tuning in to Workouts with Chioma. Sorry. Let's see. You still got pictures with your ex? You good, sis? I don't delete shit. So I know this is from high school though. Like, I don't even know why it's in here, but I literally have 8,000 photos in my phone. I don't think of it. I don't go back that far. I just knew that one photo was back that far. Whew, let's see. Damn. You can tell I haven't worked out because that just made me sweat. Again, that's due to your genetics. I honestly don't have a healthy relationship with food and only gain weight below the waist, which is why my weight looks more proportionate. Yeah, and people got to remember genetics. Very good point, sis, because like genetics is really what it comes down to. But I don't really know. I'm going to ask my mom. She's probably asleep now, but I want to ask her, like, what did you look like when you were my age? Because she told me she just tall, skinny. And then my dad, I mean, that's a man. But then my dad's sisters, I've never really seen them when they were young. So I don't really know, like, what my genetics are. I just know that I was just long and tall. That's it. Just 15 years ago, white women and the like were scared to have an ass. Look at every movie back then. They say, does my ass look fat in this dress? Yes. I remember when I was a kid, my daddy bought me and my sister the Spice Girls World Tour VHS video. And in the video, one of the Spice Girls was like, does my butt look too big? And they were like, no. She was like, okay, good. And I don't know. This movie is from like, this was the Spice Girls. I don't know. It was just a tape from 1998. We still have it. And I watched that thing like 11 times. I'm going to watch it again because we still got VHS. And it was like back then, like if you were too big in the lips, but anything, it was a no-go. Versus now, you better have some ass, right? That's what they want. Now you better have this and that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. The only thing Lori Harvey got done is her boobs. I mean, I think she got boobs, and I think she got a little sculpting to snatch that waist stuff, if you ask me. But you know, I be looking at stuff like this like every day. Like, what is? I follow like plastic surgeon pages just to like see, because it's interesting to me. Ever since Dr. Miami started going viral back in like 2016 on Snapchat, I've just been like, I don't even want to obsessed, but just highly interested in like cosmetic procedures. Even though almost all the ones that I watch, I would never get ever. I'm too scared. I have 4 children. My husband likes the thickness I get when I'm pregnant. Everyone gets bigger and wider. Okay, so I want to come back to that. Let me write that down. because I have a question for some of y'all instead of me just talking. But let me just read some of the last of these. If you have small boobs in the butt, you should probably follow more accounts on Instagram that have your body type. Good point. Follow pages and people that look like you. That would help your confidence, or just help the fact of balancing that what you're seeing and the content you're seeing way better. Definitely agree. Sorry, y'all. I wanted to come back to some of these comments, but let me just, Spice World. That's what it was called. God damn it. I watched that. Who else got the Spice World damn VHS? I got that from 1998. We got it. I watched this so many times when I was a kid. Most ab workouts are overrated. You are already using your core for balance in most exercises, and it's been proven that ab workouts don't do much. You're right. And I feel like also, though, it's very subjective to the body, because I'm the type of person, if I did push-ups and crunches every day for 2 weeks, I would have a six-pack. Crazy. When I was training with my trainer/manager, he legitimately was like, okay, if you wake up every day, before you even brush your teeth, before you even grab your phone, or right when you get out of bed, drink a bottle of water, and then start hitting do 10 crunches and 10 push-ups, and then just increase it like every few days. Like maybe on the third day, add another 5. And after 2 weeks, you're going to be very toned, and you're like, because your body, when you do that shock to your body right in the morning with the workouts, you legitimately, it's like increasing your workout times 2. And that's just like little basic workouts. So you don't even have to get a gym membership for it. But I feel like that's a bit subjective, just my opinion. Yes, I have 8,000 photos. I don't know why. I heard how these IG models are dead escorts, and how they promo their brand to get flued out by these rappers, ballers, athletes, and scammers. Honey, that's a video for a whole nother day, because the real tea, first of all, you're speaking of real tea, sis. Brown Pinata. Real tea, sis, as well as, I hate to spill such tea, but at the same time, no, I don't. A lot of these girls are escorts. A lot of these girls. And I say that because I know a lot of these girls behind closed. Some of the girls that I don't really post who my friends are, because I keep friends and stuff, family, personal, but just, influencers be talking. These are regular people, whether you look up to them or not. These are regular girls, especially like when it's almost like, okay, doctors are going to talk about doctor stuff. Lawyers can talk about lawyer stuff. Influencers going to talk about influencer stuff. And the tea just be spilling left and right. I just they drink on. I just drink the tea, because it's a lot of these girls who are being flued out to Dubai to sell poom poom. Moving on before I start talking too much. Let's see. This is off topic, but what are your thoughts on femininity and masculinity? I feel like some things are just culturally standard, and some things are subjective when it comes to that. Chioma a stallion. Yeah, see, I didn't know I was a stallion, though, because like I didn't even know what a stallion was, but shit, I fit the mold. I'm glad I could finally embrace being taller and bigger, because that was never something that I could embrace and be happy about. It was always something I was bullied for. So honestly, say what you want about Meg Stallion, but I'll give her credit and like shout out for making it like tall girls is a thing. Like we could finally be respected in the lines of femininity, because it was almost like if you were too tall, too big, you were a nigga. You're up there with the guys. You're a guy. Now it's like I like seeing tall girls in a feminine light. I like seeing tall girls not just have to do volleyball and basketball and sports. Like tall girls can do feminine things and not be compared to men. That's another pet peeve that I had growing up. All the women, both sides of my family, had nice bodies until they had kids. Oh my God. Don't scare me, baby. Let me keep reading. How do you know if the hair you buy is Peruvian, Malaysian, Vietnamese, Chinese, Indian? Because online whistlers don't tell you. You're not really gonna know. You're just gonna have to trust what they say. Unfortunately, the most common is Brazilian. So I mean, I have Brazilian hair. I'm gonna start selling my wigs again. I'm gonna start selling my wigs again, but not from like me making them, because I'm just kind of like done with these hair companies. I want to do like my own thing and not get them money and promo for a while. I want to do my own thing. So this is one of the wigs that I have that I'm gonna sell. This is Brazilian though, and I'm gonna do closure wigs. Look at the good quality, y'all. Elastic band, combs, lace closure. I don't really like straight hair like that, but hell, we gonna do it for real. I'm gonna get this in after my braids, but I'm leaving these braids in for a solid 2 months, and I'm only like, I don't think I'm even a month in, so these gonna be until like April because I want my hair to flourish in the braids. But yeah, I'm gonna start selling my own wigs again. So I mean, you could shop with me once I start dropping them. Let's see, hour and a half. Whew. What do you think of Beyonce BBL? Let me take a drink of water before I answer that question. Honey, I think nothing of it, only because she's just like everybody else. Why Beyonce is held to a godlike idol worshiping standard is beyond me. But the fact that people are trying to excuse the fact that she didn't get work done when she clearly did is really confusing the living hell out of me, because it is very obvious. Like, there's girls who will get work done and you just really wouldn't know unless they told you, or if they documented it or whatever, or you saw it before and after. With Beyonce has been in the limelight since like 1990 freaking 5. Meaning, honey, there's a difference between that and this. And excuse me, one thing I did want to say, which is going to lead me to the question that I wrote down that I'm going to ask y'all. I kind of get tired of people saying stuff like, oh, well, this Instagram influencer, this girl had kids, she had a baby, so that's why she now has this body that looks like a freaking exaggerated Coke bottle. And then, yeah, that's the reason why. The amount of girls that would like really write on my post when I used to say stuff like Ari's body's fake, they'd be like, oh my goodness, no, she always had a fat butt. Her butt was always real. It's a real butt. She just got bigger because she got pregnant. Okay, so she got pregnant and had a baby, and her body is snatched to the motherfucking gods. Why isn't yours? Why isn't your mama's body snatched? Why is your mom built like this? Why are you built like that? Granted, every woman is different. But let's just be real. If Ari and Jada and Black China and Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian and all of these different girls have babies, and some way, somehow, after they have babies, they gain a little weight, but then their breasts are lifted, this waist is snatched, the hips are wide, there's no stretch marks, there's barely any cellulite. How come it happens to them, but not you? What is so wrong with your baby and your pregnancy that they get this body after the fact, but you didn't? Surgery. Sorry to scare you, baby. Surgery. Surgery, surgery, surgery. Stop using that, oh, they had a baby, so they got bigger, and that's what. Shut up. Shut up. Let's shut up. Let's cut the malarkey and cut it quick. Because I keep seeing that excuse. Oh, Beyonce had twins. Beyonce had an emergency C-section. I don't know how many of y'all have had a C-section. I obviously haven't, but my mother has. Okay? And to recover from a C-section is not no joke. Okay? To recover from childbirth is already not no joke. But to recover from a C-section, honey, more praise to you, because I would be scared. Beyonce's body, not. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a BBL. I hate beehives, sting me, bitch. It's a BBL. That baby excuse that, oh, she had a baby and that's why she gained weight and got this hips and this and that. Yeah, for some girls. But to have a big bowling ball, 8-pound baby in your stomach, and you mean to tell me you ain't getting not one stretch mark? Ari don't have not one stretch mark. Jada don't have no stretch mark. Jania don't got no stretch. They don't know no cellulite. All their bodies just boom, 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 boom. Why didn't yours? What about your mama? What about your cousin and your sister? Why their body didn't do that? Because it's fake. Okay? Cut the crap. Tell your cousins, tell your sisters, tell your homegirls, tell your homeboys. Stop using that line. It's really messed up, if you ask me, to tell somebody that after they go through a very serious bodily change with birthing another human being, that is the reason why their body is now snatched to that. That's really the sick part, because then you're going to have all of these girls who are 16, 17, 18, 21, 23, my age, thinking that when they have a baby, that's what they're supposed to look like after the fact. No, 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 no. And I want to ask you one more time. If Ari and Jada and Jania and Kim Kardashian, who the hell ever, they didn't have a baby. And that's the reason why people are telling me that their body became wide hip, small waist, big titty. Why didn't yours? Answer the question. Why didn't your body do that? Why didn't your mama body do that? And I'm not even going to sound, this is going to sound very fucked up, but why is your mama shaped like a humpback whale and they're not? Surgery. There goes your answer. Moving on. I hope everybody just hear what I'm saying, because I mean, it's too many people that use that crazy excuse. Like, I just can't. I can't. I cannot. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people sitting here telling me that, oh, it's because the baby didn't do nothing but probably mess it up. And luckily for them, they have enough money to fix it, to get back to what they wanted to get back to. Someone said, with a C-section, those muscles in the stomach are dead, so you can't get rid of the lower part without surgery. Go ahead and oil my scalp. Let me go ahead and oil my scalp, because period poo. Who said that? LeBron's unicorn. Shout out to LeBron's unicorn. Thank you for the science lesson for today. Like, get the back of my neck up in here. Keep your braids fresh and moisturized. Oil your scalp, ladies. Keep the natural hair flowing. Because but for real, like, y'all cannot believe how many people make that excuse for women. Oh, she had a baby. That's what made her thick. That's why her booty fat. Bitch, are you serious? My mama had 4 babies. Come on now. Let's keep it a bean. I want y'all to keep it a bean, like a string bean, like a pinto bean. Keep it a whole bean, like not a half bean, a full one. And sorry, y'all, not Ari Lennox, Ari Fletcher from Instagram. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean Ari Lennox. I should have specified that so that nobody was confused, because I don't want y'all to get the wrong information and make it seem like I'm saying something that's not right. Because Ari Lennox is clearly, you know what I'm saying, that's a built woman. Whew. Now that's a stallion that's stacked to the motherfucking stack guards. You know what I'm saying? She look good. She look good. And she got the new little natural hair. Well, she always had natural hair, but the new natural like haircut low. You feel me? I feel like with the short hairstyle is going to accentuate your body if you have it. But yeah, I'm talking about Ari here, as you guys can. Ooh, come on now. Yes. Now, remember the video I did called "It's Not Homegrown"? YouTube flagged this picture. This is no longer the thumbnail. It's something else, because YouTube wouldn't let me use this picture. This is what people are telling me, that a baby gave her this. So if a baby gave her this, y'all, I'm sorry. I know I talked about having kids in a full-blown marriage and, you know, making sure your kids are in a strong, healthy situation. But if a baby is giving girls this, okay, well, I'm just going to get pregnant tonight. I'm going to get pregnant tonight. How about that? Let's do a test. You want to do a test? Let's test it out. Everybody get pregnant tonight, and let's see what's going to happen. Don't do that, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, that doesn't make no sense. Like, no. I'm tired of yes, cut the malarkey. I'm tired of the malarkey. I don't like that. Like, no. No, like, it's just not it. It's not it. Okay, so the way how I wanted to kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to get off just yet, because we're having a really good conversation. And this is the most people I've ever had in a live. So thank you to all 750 plus of y'all. Usually I get like 300 people on the live. So I know y'all have been thumbsing this up and sharing it. Thank you guys. Keep thumbsing it up. That helps like the live circulate through YouTube, and, you know, share the link, because I feel like it's a really good conversation for anybody that wants any type of information on these issues. I'm sorry I keep touching my hair, but I be obsessed with the braids. But I did want to ask a question. That part leads me into the question. No, I'm not going to leave yet. I wanted to ask this question about pregnancy. So for those of y'all that are mamas, because I can't give y'all this tea, I am not a mother. Someone said if Beyonce is natural, then so is Kim K. I'm weak as hell. I'm really weak as fuck. Exactly my point. But so for the mamas, for the girls that's had babies and stuff like that, what can y'all say body wise? Like, how did it change you? Or what is the average change that you would see in a girl? Like, what can each girl expect from their first pregnancy? I know age plays a factor and genetics, but there are some common things that happen. Do the breasts get bigger and smaller? Do you expect the stomach to just get looser? Do your hips really spread out where you actually notice, like, wow, my hips are like, what can we expect here for those of us who don't have kids or just don't know? Because I just always wanted to know some of the things. So I'm gonna start reading it off. Someone said stretch marks on the stomach. Lord Jesus. Weight gain. Lord Jesus. That poom poom is busted wide open. Lord Jesus. Y'all scaring me. Don't scare me now. Let's see. Stretch marks. Okay, I'm seeing stretch marks. Loosened abs, stomach and breast, butt, breast, hips. Oh, Jesus. I'm reading as fast as I can. If C-section, expect on your abdominal muscles to be weakened and loosed. Wider hips. After my first, I popped back easily. I wasn't breaking the rules by exercising early and too much. I was breaking the rules by exercising early and too much, and my boobs got bigger and aren't as perky. Ooh. I don't even have kids, and I have stretch marks on my stomach. Damn, bitch. Yikes. Weight gain, my tummy hangs a bit, stretch marks on my hip and stomach. So I'm getting, someone said got rid of acne. Shit, I might get pregnant tonight. I'm just laying y'all. I have 2 daughters, wide hips and broad shoulders. Okay. First trimester is mainly bloating and organs getting larger. Okay. Stretch marks, stress incontinence. Wait, hold on. Stress incontinence. Hold on. I read that too fast. What you mean? Elaborate, ma'am. Please. Taylor Janae, can you please elaborate what you mean by stress incontinence? Because I think I know what you're saying, but I want to make sure. Bigger breasts. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Skip that. I have stretch marks on my hips and have no baby, and I'm of normal weight, so I don't understand. Because stretch marks is a natural thing. I have stretch marks on my butt and on my hips. You know what I'm saying? Your nose and feet get bigger. Okay, please. I really don't want my feet to get bigger. Please don't I don't even care about everything. They can make my face fat as hell. I don't care. I don't want my feet bigger. I mean, you mean like swollen, like not longer. I don't want my feet to get longer. They're already long. You know what I'm saying? They're already pretty. Y'all can't see. They're already pretty long. It just don't look like it, but it really is. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Woo said, I swear black people let other races get away with too much shit. SNH. I'm not surprised they want to be black because I live in Korea and there's also black culture. Interesting. Your pelvic floor drops. Honey, what? My feet got bigger. I wear a size bigger than before my pregnancy. Oh my God. This is interesting because these are questions like I could ask my mom, but I would like hearing from a different other women that I just don't know, so that we have these types of mature conversations as well. After my first pregnancy, I went back to my previous size. The second child changed the game. Belly ain't been right since. Okay, so do y'all feel like okay, so thank you for those answers. So basically we got stretch marks, wider hips, bigger breasts, things like that. So I guess my question is, for those of y'all that are mamas of 2 or more kids, what did y'all think was the biggest difference in your physical appearance body-wise between pregnancy 1 and pregnancy 2? Because I kind of feel like some of y'all are insinuating that there is a difference. Like sometimes you got that first baby and you feel like, okay, maybe this wasn't that bad. I snapped back pretty well, just different. And then baby number 2 comes around, it's just a whole different thing. So is that the case? Or, granted, it's going to be subjective, but just let me know what it is. Let's see. I only got 1 child and I ain't been back normal since. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. So it said, don't let it scare you. I learned to accept my body. Yeah, I feel like pregnancy and stuff like that, it's just embracing. I personally feel like as long as the situation is good, I feel like pregnancy is kind of a beautiful thing to kind of like see that, like the development of a child or another human being, period, just growing inside a woman is pretty fascinating if you think about it. Someone said, y'all make me say fuck them kids. Me too. I've been saying fuck them kids for a while. One day I won't, just now it is. Someone said, I was 100 pounds before babies, 130 after 3, and over 40. Eat healthy, nothing changed for me. Okay. Imagine giving birth when you have a cold or sore throat. Damn, did that happen to you? Because I never really thought about, like, what if I'm sick? I have 3 children and my body just matured. That's all. Okay. Someone said, y'all changed my mind about kids. I'm just asking this because I want to have 4 babies. But, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm going to get to a point one day where I just don't give a fuck. And my body just going to be what it is. Like, I'm young now, so it matters to me. But I feel like 10, 15 years from now, I might just not care. Let's see. I got more sexy after each child. I have 3. Okay, man. Okay. Belly hard to get rid of. Second pregnancy. I also had a C-section the second time. Okay. First child, I stayed skinny and she was a girl. Second child, I got fat and was a boy. I stayed big. Whew. I thought it was the girls. Someone told me that girls are the ones that suck the life out of the mothers. They suck your beauty is what they say. And then boys are a little bit easier. But maybe that's just a myth or a tall tale. I have 4 kids, but I've never experienced the swollen ankles. Okay, so everybody's different. Someone asks, does your body look different when you lose your virginity? No. I love questions like that because it's just like, I can actually answer them. No. Look different. Does your body look different look different? Nah. I don't, like, not at all. Maybe somebody else have a different story. Let's see. Someone said, damn, I'm the second child. Me too. Someone said, my mom got 7. Wow. Yeah. Let's say the moms that be having 6, 7 kids, more power to you. Cause golly. Yeah, my mom gained all her weight after her second child and she snatched back after her first. Interesting. My baby destroyed my body. 5 years later, I figured my stomach won't go down because of diastasis recti. I keep seeing that I don't know if I'm saying it right, but a lot of women have written that in my comments when we've had conversations like this, and it's just really interesting how, like, that's why I personally feel like I'm not against, cosmetic surgery, because I feel like BBLs and stuff like that, plastic surgery, mommy makeovers, I feel like it should be for when you're done having kids, because I feel like it's fair for a woman to want to look like herself prior to doing something so drastic to her body. You know what I'm saying? Granted, yeah, pregnancy and stuff is a choice, and you choose to have kids and all that stuff. But I just kind of feel like that's what it should be for. Like, that's why it's there. That's why somebody figured it out, because your body just, if you basically, what all of you women are saying is, your body changes permanently after you have kids. Snapback may be a snapback physically, but maybe internally and other things may be different, such as your breast size or the way how the elasticity of your skin, stuff like that. So I just kind of feel like that's what the BBLs and stuff like that really should be for. And I kind of feel like after you have kids, like, why not want your body to go back to what it looks like? You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion. Let's see. Someone said I refuse to get pregnant in the future. Someone said I'm adopting at this point. Not for real. Someone said y'all are making me even more scared to lose my virginity. I mean, losing your virginity and getting pregnant is 2 different things, even though it can happen. So just be very smart if you ever do. Please be very smart. I just feel like don't lose your virginity unless you know that this is the man for you, or woman, whomever. I think the swollen ankles can be associated with sugar intake. Okay. And then see, I don't even think that far. I'm not mature enough for that conversation. Let's see. I'm staying a virgin. I'm really y'all funny though. Y'all actually funny. My closest cousin has 7 kids and she looks like she ain't have one. Some women just have banging ass genetics. BBL is such a rough process with so many possible complications. People, please research before getting it done. I agree. Looks like my brother shall continue this generation, kids looking different. Pregnancy is a choice, but it still isn't fair how much women change. Yeah, I think that's a good comment, because it's like, yeah, if I bear these kids and I have these kids, like that's just something that I wanted to, or I want to do for my family or myself, or whatever the reason may be. And it's just like, but subsequently your body is permanently changed. And if it was that God wanted us to just go back to our normal selves after women have kids, and that would be the case. But that's why I feel like there's almost like a rebirth in a woman when you do have a kid, because your body's changing, your hormones are different, your instincts are different. I feel like people say a mother's love is something different, like it's a whole different thing. So I don't know. I feel like that's what this stuff is for. Let's see. I know this is off topic, but what's your favorite season of Bad Girls Club? 12. The one where they were in Chicago and it was Red and Jada and Lauren and Slim and Blue. That one. Only because people used to tell me I look like Lauren. I like Lauren. I never considered surgery until my C-section. Tell us why. This is a safe space. Is it because of the scarring? Is it like, okay, let me answer that. Like C-section. Like for the women have gotten C-sections. So my mama has had a C-section, and I think she still has her scar. I don't think I was a C-section baby. I wonder if she's still up. I think she's asleep. I'll ask her tomorrow. I just want to know, like, with a C-section, what was the recovery like physically? I know there's a lot of things that happen. I guess it scares me because it's like, okay, you've been cut open, they stitch you back up, like, don't you feel it? Like, I don't know. I'm such an inquisitive person. I'm a nerd, so I like to know stuff like this and just kind of like know like what's happening. But yeah. Someone said this is why I only want one child. I agree. Those stretch marks are not a joke either. I would love laser treatment for my stretch marks. Y'all are spilling the tea. But like think about how much the body stretches. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of an example. I can't think of an example right now. Usually I have something on top of my head, but think about how much the stomach stretches. I feel like that the stretch marks kind of do become kind of permanent in a way, because it's like, damn, like your body really expanded. Very crazy. It's crazy that pregnancy is a natural thing. That's pretty much what I'm getting out of this. It's really bizarre. Someone said, I just stuff my gut in my leggings and keep it pushing. I know that's right, sis. Thank you for the tips. Our grandma would get pregnant like every year or 2 years. She has 9 kids. She would have had more. Wow. Pregnancy is the closest thing to death. I've heard that. Well, I've heard that childbirth is the closest thing to death, which is crazy. Although I have a cute face, but it's my body that I'm criticized for. Hey man, I feel like it's everybody. So crazy. I wonder how plastic surgery affects pregnancy. I always wondered that too. Cause like after you get the BBL, like, then what? Like, how do you have kids? I don't know, y'all. I be having all the questions too, but I be feeling if I ask somebody, it's kind of disrespectful. But in conversations like this, I feel like we just kind of open. Let's see. So if you had a BBL and you had a C-section, do your stretch marks disappear on your stomach? That's what I'm saying. I'm scared. Like if you have a BBL and then you get pregnant, what if you had the BBL and you recovered? You only had the BBL for like a year or two, and then you have a baby, like, and then you get pregnant, like, let's say less than a year after you have the BBL, like, what happens? Because the BBL is a major surgery. It takes like literally like more like a year for you to heal, for real. If we're being real, like you're gonna see your results and be fine after like 4, 5, 6 months, but like for your actual body to heal in full, it takes a while. Like all this shit just, you know what I'm saying? I have all these questions. I never had a baby, but I'm guessing the pain is the same as getting a Brazilian wax for the first time. Honey, I have never had a baby, and I know it can't be no Brazilian wax. I know it gotta be worse than that. I just know it gotta be worse than that. Let's see. Do y'all think Ari's butt is real? We know it's not real, baby. We already discussed that. Better not think of having a baby right after a BBL. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even play with myself like that. Like, let me get a BBL. Bro, I just spent 10 racks on this body. You mean to tell me I'm going to mess it up? No. Someone says like buying a car, it's maintenance. Yeah, it's maintenance. That's the thing. That's why girls go back for round two, and then they go get this, then they gotta wear the fupa. It's maintenance. You gotta maintain the body, which is why I hate when people get BBLs and then act like they got it in the gym. Oh yeah, fitness, fitness, fitness. Yeah, fitness because you have to maintain the surgical enhancement that you just had. Not fitness because it's really fitness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, Kayla Nicole be showing like the skin after she had a baby on her belly. Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to catch up on Kayla videos because she's very small and she just had a baby. Now I watched the whole birth vlog video that y'all. I was sitting there like, I don't think I could do this. I don't know. Part of me wanted to feel like she was exaggerating because I just wasn't sure. I was sitting there like she's screaming on top of her lungs. She cussed her boyfriend out while she was pushing that baby out. And I was just like, oh my God. It was a lovely video. And I feel like the video was perfect. Like she was like, I feel bad for the girls who are having babies on their own. I don't know how you could do this by yourself. And I was just like, I'm so glad she said it. Like, I know she's not married or whatever, but she's been with her boyfriend for so long. And he was there the entire time, really supportive. I watched the whole vlog and that video made me like reconsider. I was like, oh yeah, it's the birth control that I need. Even though I'm very celibate. I love the celibate life though. It's like my skin clear. I feel more happy. Let me see what else we got. If you had a baby, give yourself a break when it comes to your body. Like you just create a whole living person inside of you. Relax and take a breather. Definitely think that's something to point out too. And and that's another thing with social media. I feel like some people need to talk about snapback culture. And by the time I have a baby, maybe I'll make a video about that. But I can't make a video about something that I really just don't experience in that way. But snapback culture is also something that's plaguing women, regardless of your race. Someone said, girl, bye. The pain is worse than the Brazilian wax. I don't know if y'all know the YouTuber Jayla Majette, but she had a BBL immediately after a baby, and I think her body looks nice. She had a BBL after the baby. I'm saying if you have a baby after the BBL, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're saying. Waxing and labor ain't the same. Trust me. Yeah, waxing, I could sit there and just take it. I don't flinch no more. So I just know good and well the childbirth cannot be anything like that. Someone said, oh, that's her husband. Excuse me. I am so sorry. Her husband. Are they married for real? I thought that was maybe her fiance. That is her husband. Whatever it is, husband is what I'm gonna say because I know that they've been together for a very long time. Let me read y'all comments. Let's see. I'd rather get cool sculpting in my belly area. Girl bot. Oh, sorry, I already read all of those. She says a million times worse than Brazilian waxing. Literally, I was wondering how people with boob implants who become pregnant, if their implants affect their child. I always wondered that too. I don't think you can breastfeed if you have implants, but I could be wrong. Look at Nicole TV Childbirth video. Yeah, I watched it. It was crazy. Someone said she was hollering like crazy. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to read y'all comments. Someone said, do you think Nikki was really pregnant? You seen her really? Come on now. I was about to pass out with Kayla Nicole. She was screaming. Yeah. I watched that. I'm talking about the whole thing, y'all. I sat here like this and watched it. And I was just like, yeah, the pregnancy was cute, but that part just looked like it wasn't. Like, someone said Ari's butt is fat BBL, and Ari is very, very fat. I have seen her unedited photos. She has so much cellulite. It's crazy. And not to even talk shit, but something tells me that Ari probably look a little different in person, like without everything. Because if you ask me, if you look at her arms, if you look at her face, if she just got chin lipo, before the chin lipo, if you look at her face and her neck and her arms and just the whole way she proportion, no offense, but she really has the body of a fat girl. So without the BBL, I feel like she'd just be fat. Like just a short, fat, chubby girl. Like you see it in her face, you see it in her arms. I just kind of feel like that's what she would look like. Like, she just gotta, to me, she gotta be fat without it. Like she give me that. That's just me being honest. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, I honestly think that Ari's butt is real. She don't have the laterals or wide hips. Maybe we seeing something different because I see the laterals and wide hips and snatch waist and everything. Some women have orgasms during childbirth, so not everyone finds it unpleasurable. I'm sorry to laugh. I just never heard of that, but I feel like that's probably very true. My aunt told me it feels like your outsides are coming. Oh shit, comes like feels like your outsides are coming out, and when the baby gets closer, there's a burning feeling. That just made me like traumatized. Um, Oh, thank you, Danielle Star, for the $5. Thank you so much. I'm just not seeing it. I'm sorry. But thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Um, Somebody said, being that curvy is just not my aesthetic, to be honest, and these females look botched in real life. Whoop. Hold on. Let's talk about the in real life part because you're right, sis. We're not seeing a lot of these girls in real life. For those of y'all that have gone to like maybe the clubs or just been around like Atlanta where a lot of these, girls that we follow and know live, like, have y'all seen these girls in real life? Like, what do they look like for real? Because I asked one of my homeboys, like, how does Jada look in real life? He was like, she just looked like a doll, like she's really pretty. But he's looking at it from the male gaze. But I just want to know from the female perspective. A lot of people always like post like, oh my God, they look the same and they look really pretty in real life, which obviously I would think they look pretty, like, face-wise, aesthetic-wise. But I'm just saying, like, with the body and everything, like, does it look exaggerated? Does it look like it does on Instagram? Does it just look, I don't know, because I've never seen them in person before. Let's see. Side note, I really love your whole look. Natural face pops and braids and sweater is so cute. Thank you. This is my favorite look. I like this more than everything. And my on and off, he be liking the natural look anyway. So I feel like that's why y'all haven't seen me on camera because I when I get on camera, I like to do my makeup because I like the beauty part of stuff. I just haven't been in the mood for months. I was sweating in my cooch area. It was so bad. Oh, you mean for the Brazilian wax? They gotta powder you down, ma'am. They gotta powder you down. Everybody sweats. Like, I don't know, the body just gets hot during that. Let me catch up to some of the newer comments. Sorry. Let me go back up just a little bit. Let's see. Someone said, don't let anyone get you pregnant. I can't let somebody take me out the game, man. You want to take me out the game? You better be serious, serious. It better be serious, serious. You feel me? It better be serious. Take me out the game. Let's see. Ari is a fat girl with lipo. She is very fat phobic to Moneybag, Yo, Baby Mama Juicy. When they wanted to say, oh, I didn't think you were gonna say that, but Juicy funny as hell to me. I be looking at this shit. I be like, these motherfuckers, why do they do this all day, every day? These girls are older than me. You know what I mean? I'm like, they're not that much older than me, but they're older than me. Like, y'all, they just be going back and forth. But I don't really be seeing what she says about Juicy because I don't follow her, but I do be following some of the T pages. And Juicy and her are always going back and forth. But yeah, they be talking about Juicy because they say like she fat in the face or whatever she got. But I feel like just being real, like I see it in Ari too, but that's just me being real. I'm not even trying to bash the girl. That's just my observation. Let's see. Am I the only one who likes Jordan Woods? Everybody likes Jordan Woods for the most part. I like Jordan Woods. They said after the baby comes out, all the pain goes away. Wow. How long is the pain? Like during the birthing, not like the labor, but like the actual pushing part. I know it's different for everybody, but is it like a quick little slide the baby out? Or is it like this is gonna take a while? You feel me? Because I do well with pain, but shit. I feel like a lot of people do well with pain, but that's just a different one. Let's see. She got her jaw done, so her face not so round. It will be more V-shaped at the bottom. Ari, yeah, I saw the chin lipo. I didn't like it. I actually liked her with the chubbier face. I feel like now her face just looks really chiseled. But it's like, in order for you to have that sharp jaw, like me, I'm getting my little double chin back. You know what I'm saying? You kind of see it sometimes. Just 'cause I have a chubby face, you know what I'm saying? I look like my daddy. But that's just how someone like myself and Ari kind of have the same little, round, little long oval head. It just comes, it just comes on there. But I wouldn't get this light bulb off unless it looked like down here. I just couldn't do it. Plus my on and off, he be saying he like my chubby face. I don't mean to call him an on and off, but that's what I'm gonna call him. It's just an insult to him. Let's see. She definitely got around. I definitely got a round face. Her body is very, very fat. She's a chubby bitch. Damn. Her face, her fat arms, her legs. She fat as fuck. She just got big boobs and a big butt. To be honest, god damn. Yeah, going like that. But I see what you're saying, sis. That's what I've noticed, though. I just kind of noticed that she have everything else is like a fat girl or a girl that's fat. And I don't mean fat like it's a negative connotation. It's just an observation of body size. But because of the BBL, it doesn't look. No, to me it does. But that's just because I observe stuff like that. I would call her big, like heavy, like I would. But other people wouldn't say it like that because she got the shape. Ari ain't so far from being botched. I hope she don't get botched. Excuse me. She definitely has the body of a fat girl, but the nips and tucks are keeping her slim thick. Yeah. Somebody said when Ari was pregnant, she looked like Precious. No shade, girl. Now you know that shade. Ain't no shade on that one. Let me keep on reading. Let me just get the answers to my last question. Oh shit. Okay. Good night, Daddy. Before I have a baby, I need a man that's wealthy and faithful until death do us part. Only in my dreams. Girl, me too. I mean, wealthy and faithful. There's a hormone that makes women forget about the pain of childbirth. On the flip side, some women suffer PTSD after childbirth. Yes, true. Let's see. Okay, so some people saying they push for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Someone said Aaliyah J's has the best BBL. I think her body is banging. She got the best one, like. But that girl is another girl who's very little. You feel me? And she didn't go overboard. Like it's obviously not her, but like it doesn't look like it couldn't be her. You know what I'm saying? It just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Someone said Beyonce had twins. She had work done. Hell yeah. Bro, if you get pregnant with twins, come on now, bro. You ain't gonna be the same. You ain't snatching back like that. Yes. Lena basically summarized everything that I was saying. She said, I appreciate natural looking bodies, but if you're going to get the surgery, make it look believable at least. That's all I be saying. I don't care what a woman does at this point. Like, I don't care what you do. I can have opinions on it, but I don't care what you do. And I kind of feel like legitimately all you have to do is make it look like a normal person. You don't have to exaggerate it. You don't have to like make it look so unbelievable. The real blessing or real beauty of cosmetic work is making it just look like an enhanced version of yourself and not like a whole different person that doesn't even look humane. So even when it comes to like little things like lip filler or teeth getting straightened or even rhinoplasties, all those different things, it's just to make it look like yourself. I was watching Raven Elise video and she was doing a video on all of the cosmetic work that she's had done to her face and body. And Raven Elise literally looks like a person. You know what I'm saying? She looks like an individual. She looks like a human being. She doesn't look exaggerated. She doesn't look crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's gotten the veneers. She's gotten her lips injected. She's gotten face work. She's got her breasts done. But it all looks like a normal human being. She doesn't look like a freaking caricature. Not gonna lie, I want 3 kids with my future husband, but he only wants 1. That's another question I have. When men try to say that they only want like 1 or 2 kids, do that be the truth? Because I feel like those type of men that try to say that end up having like 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? Yes, girl, Susu body looks good. You almost can't tell the difference. Yes, Susu's body look like BBL wear. I got this in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Um, no offense, but those BBL butts look like diapers, the way that they hang. I got a butt naturally, and I have never understood the hype. I am actually quite insecure about it, too prominent in my opinion. That's how I used to feel about my height. Too tall. You stand out too much. But I see what you're saying. I don't like the diaper booties. If you ask me the best BBL body that's in the industry for me that I see, I definitely would say Aaliyah J probably has the best body. Now the worst to me is Alexis Sky. I think her body looks disgusting. That's just me. I pushed for 10 minutes. Dirk's girlfriend is gorgeous. I appreciate Natural Woman, and Ruby Rose has a nice body too. Bet. Let me keep scrolling down here. We've been on here 2 hours. I'm gonna get off. It's 11:30 over here, and I'm getting tired. Jada body is nice. I know she did a lot of work, but I love her ass. I just don't. It just looks stiff to me. I think the shape and all that looks good. It doesn't look too much, but it just looks stiff to me. That's just how I feel. Someone said I thought Ruby was natural. Well, learned something new today, baby. It's not the case. Let's talk about Lori Harvey for a second. Natural and all. We did talk about her a little bit earlier. She's not natural, y'all. She didn't got. I already showed y'all the picture. I bring the picture back up. That's fine with me. I head right over to y'all on Instagram. For those of y'all that are just now tuning in, who pregnant? Somebody always pregnant. Some girls be making pregnancy look like it's fun. I be scared of death. See if I can find it. Excuse me. I keep burping off this water. This is for y'all that just kind of got in here. Okay, so Lori Harvey. So as y'all can see in this photo, okay. So the before picture, you can see Lori's arms were like way chunkier, I guess you could say. Her shoulders super broad, just kind of like top chest. I wouldn't even say chest, like shoulder. She had more of like a pizza shape in a way, not too skinny towards the bottom, but like, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Versus now you can see them arms definitely toned down. And the breasts are way more juicier, more voluptuous. That waist is a lot more snatched, and the hips are a little bit wider as well. And then in this photo here, oh, hold on, before y'all see who I be talking to. Here is Lori Harvey. So as you can see her standing in that second photo, it just, I wish my lighting was different. I wish I'm gonna figure out how to do screen share. There's not that much volume in like the chest area here. It's just more or less like, I wouldn't even say fly. It's just not as much volume as this. Like this is a bikini. Bikinis don't offer that much support, and her breasts are still pretty lifted. And people get like toning of the abs. Like you can get like Cardi B got her abs done. You can get that, and I feel like Lori just did hers to the point where it's just like perfect. Like just it looked like somebody. Like it don't look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Lord Jesus. This is a great conversation that we had here. This is my favorite live, and I'm definitely going to save this live and keep this one up. I usually don't leave my lives up, but this one I'll definitely keep up because if you wanted to tune in, I feel like I dropped a lot of good shit in here. We had some good conversation. I can't wait for us to do, what's it called? The Zoom call that I want us to do one of these days for subscribers. I don't know. I talked about it in one of my previous lives that I want us to do a Zoom call. That way I could start to see some of y'all like more face to face and like have like real conversation. Because I know with the YouTube chat, you can only say so much, but I kind of want to give people the floor to like talk about whatever when we have this conversation. We should have definitely had this conversation on Zoom. But I'm going to figure it out like I always do. It's just I was snowed in that time and I know where I was at. I didn't have Wi-Fi. I didn't want to use up all my hotspots, so I wanted to wait until I came home. But I've been working every weekend. I'm like literally out of town. I'm working with my modeling agency, working on YouTube, working on music. Music's been coming along. I'm going to head to the studio. What's today? Tuesday. So I'm going to the studio on Thursday. Bye, Stacks. Go for your nightly walk. And that's pretty much like my little schedule for the rest of this little week here. So How old you gotta be to join the call? I mean, everybody's welcome to join the call. Just know that, I mean, obviously I garner in a more mature audience, so just keep that in mind. And also just make sure you ask your parents if you're under 18, just so I don't want the liability. But yeah, that's pretty much something that I really want to do for the Zoom call. It says only 300 persons can Zoom at once. Well, shit, the first 300 to get in, I guess it is. Actually, I'm gonna keep it at 50. That's just I don't. Oh my god, excuse me. I don't want to do too much. You know what I'm saying? With I feel like it might get out of hand if I have so many people telling people mute your mic, mute your mic. Some people that's never been on Zoom, it's going to be kind of hard. So I want to kind of control it. 50 is still a lot, but we'll get there. So um, this was a great conversation, you guys. I'm a bit tired. Y'all can see I'm yawning. My eyes are getting red because that's just how I get. I'm getting little baggies under my eyes. But like I said, my little plans for this weekend. Tomorrow, I can't get on live tomorrow because I have to talk with my models. We're having a meeting. We have so much stuff that happens with this modeling agency. And I thank everyone who has been sending really pretty nice messages to me and about my modeling agency. There was something I did want to address, but I don't really care that much anymore. But a lot of people were saying stuff about like how I didn't include dark skinned models in my last little photo shoot. And I just feel like that was just such a lie. Y'all know this entire platform for me exists basically to just talk about things that occur to young Black women, women of color, and just women in general. And there's no way like I could ever do a beauty related photo shoot and not include dark skinned women. There were at the very least 5 dark skinned girls in that production. It was like legitimately 25 girls. And I still have the board somewhere in here. Like, yeah, here it is. I still have the entire board of every girl that was in there and everything. And like I would say for the most part, I had brown skin girls, but it was a great mix of girls in terms of height, in terms of color, and all of that. So I mean, I just don't want anybody to like think that. And some people be saying stuff like, "Oh well, you get so defensive all the time." Yeah, I'm gonna defend my business because at the end of the day, I know those girls are really working for me, but I post the stuff on my YouTube and stuff like that just because like I want them to get the promotion. And if we're being real, I'm gonna have to defend them a lot because I just gonna have to defend them because they don't get a chance to defend themselves, and it is my business. So this next photo shoot I'm really excited about. We have 36 models participating. We have short, tall, light, dark, white, black. We got it all. And I can't wait for y'all to see that because it's gonna be on and popping. But that's pretty much what I'm doing this weekend. Tomorrow I'm gonna be with the models. Thursday I'm at the studio, and then this weekend I'll probably be back on live chilling. So it was a great conversation, you all. I know it got really long and late, but thank you for all of you that tuned in. And if anybody wants to send me anything and following up with this conversation, I probably will get on Instagram for the rest of the night and just be on my Instagram so we can talk there. I don't know if there's anything that I left out. Did I leave out anything? I don't know. But someone say you got other people of color as models. Okay, I'll address that briefly. Basically, when these girls come to model with me, I don't just go and say, hey, you want a model? You want a model? You want a model? You want a model? I mean, I kind of do, but you still have to apply. Okay, so based on the girls who apply, as long as you meet all the standards, which you have to be 18, you have to be a college graduate, you have to be confident, I have to make sure you're professional, and you have to follow all of the application rules, meaning sending in your picture on time, sending in your name, your age, your height. All of that has to be in on time. You have to pay your model fee on time so I can get that moolah and they can get their outfits and the production and the photographers. It's not just, oh, you didn't choose this girl. Why don't we see this? I have to work with what I work with. That's just what that is. Okay. That's a business thing. But I've addressed that. And so good night to everybody and stay blessed, stay safe. wear your mask, wash your face, make sure you oil your scalp before you go to bed. And I will see everybody in the next one. Love you guys and good night.